Okay, I don't know how much you missed. Can you hear me okay now?
Yes, if you start
breaking up?
Yes, no, we can hear you perfectly now. So if you start from this map again, okay. So you'd covered the ISIS attacks in Homs and the other ISIS attack, and you'd said that they were coming back, they'd been beaten back by the Syrian military back to Al Tanif, and you talked about what was going on just south of Damascus and also in Sweda. So you were just coming on to the other stuff.
Okay, so I talked about the Israeli attacks in the south against Syrian Arab Army positions, and then you've had the US basically bombing positions to the east of Deir ez-Zor, hitting aid distribution centers and bakeries, but also the Al-Bukamal crossing, which is essential to Syria to bring in humanitarian relief from Iran through Iraq and into Syria. And there they also, out of operation, a PMU, the resistance that were responsible for fighting ISIS in Iraq, they put a missile launcher action there. But here again, it's very interesting. We've then had the Syrian Arab Army launch 15 missiles against the occupation base and killed, killing 6 American soldiers. Now, again, this is a first. This is the first time that Syria has actively engaged with American occupation troops in the northeast. So does that signal the start of an escalated conflict directly between Syria and Arab army? That's very potentially. And it's also given permission for Palestinian resistance factions in the south, in the Golan Syrian territory, to fire missiles on the occupied Israeli Golan territory. So we're seeing an interesting escalation. On the 13th of November, Pentagon identified US troops killed in military helicopter crash over the Mediterranean. We don't really have any details. The US is being very insistent on saying that it was an error, a technical fault. Mike, if you can just move on.
Yes.
All 5 were special operations aviation soldiers. Monday that the fatal crash happened during routine flight training on Friday. So we don't know if this did have anything to do with the escalation in Syria itself. But definitely we're seeing things hotting up here, albeit the same level as Palestine.
Yes. Okay, Vanessa, thank you for that. I'm afraid it is starting to break up a little bit again. So why don't you try once again, and we'll see what we can do while we run through the ad break here. So look, if you like what the UK Column does, you'd like to support us, please head over to community.ukcolumn.org. Your membership very much needed and appreciated. This is what keeps us going. So thank you to everybody that's joined already. But please consider joining us if you would like to support us. You could pick something up at the UK Column shop, but in any case, please share anything you find on the various platforms, especially ukcolumn.org and ukcolumnextracts.co.uk. Debi, very briefly, your blog is now up.
It is indeed. Lots of topics you can see there on your screen. And I'm asking a big question. Could you give up your smartphone?
Okay, and let's just have a look. 2 interviews, one up and one coming. So yesterday we broadcast Roger Meacock, an interview with Debi, Big Pharma, Small Farmer. Have a look at that. But also tomorrow then we will be speaking to Chris Williamson, and that will go out at 1 p.m. As in the 1 p.m. slot tomorrow. I want to finally just remind everybody once again of the first annual David Ray Griffin Lecture, which we are hosting on behalf of International Centre for 9/11 Justice, the Ruthless Empire post 9/11. And really, this is going to be looking at the events that have been justified by what happened on September 11th, 2001. And that will be taking place on Sunday, December the 3rd, 2023. Beginning 7 p.m. Central European time, that's 6 p.m. UK time. Please do join us for that. So let's move on now.